Hey everyone, this is Mystic Fish, and welcome to episode 4 of our Lazy Pro Spoon playthrough of Factorio, where we are trying to get various time-based achievements while having Lazy Bastard on a default settings run. Last episode, we managed to check off the Getting on Track Like a Pro achievement and got a train built in less than 90 minutes. We also managed to get a main bus started and a basic mall set up. So this episode, I think we need to proceed on to getting red and green science going and take things from there. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, let's set up the red and green science. So for red science, we're going to need gears and copper, so we can pull those off the main bus right here. So bring the copper down, bring the gears down. And then we can combine these two like this onto one belt. Actually, we'll move this one over. There we go. Okay. Hop the gears down. Allow the green circuits to continue. We'll hop the iron over. Bring the steel down, and there we go. Okay, let's see. We're going to need a bunch of assembly machines for setting up science. So, let's see. Let's leave a couple spaces here. And let's see. We are about done with the red science. So, we'll just queue up the first red and green science next. We're going to want 10 assemblers for red science. Look at those set up. These are going to make red science. There we go. Paste the recipe in. So we can bring the input belt over. And then we're going to have a shared output belt between red and green science. So that will come out here. Then, let's see, we're going to need to make the ingredients for green science, which are inserters and belts. So we can do that here. Making 2 assembly machines here, and then feeding the green science assemblers here. Let's get these trees out of the way. Out of my way, trees. And we need 12 assemblers for green science to get the ratios worked out right. Okay, let's see. This one's going to make inserters. This one's going to make belts. And we can actually build those right off the main bus as follows. Bring the circuits down, bring the gears down. Let's go retrieve some more belts from the mall. What else we're going to need here? Let's upgrade some of these inserters for the belts to fast inserters. That'll help us out. A little bit in the production, we'll bring the iron down. This is everything that we need for the inserters and belts. But we'll continue the main bus anyway. All right, now we can feed all of the gears and iron and one fast inserter for the circuits. Use fast inserters here to, let's output the inserters and belts onto this belt in the middle, and then we'll get power set up for all of those. Tune that up here. Okay, making inserters and belts, that's good stuff. And we got green science here. We'll run the green science inputs down to the end. We will set the recipe to green science, extend the output belt out here to the last green science assembler. Paste our recipes in, and now let's go ahead. Oh, I guess we had some green science left over, so all right, we'll get started on automation 2, better assembly machines. We'll get the inserters in place here for the red science. We'll flip them around and do it for the green science. Basically, you can just bring the inserters straight across from inputs to outputs like this. And then we will need power. So we can just drag power poles like so. We'll do them in the middle row. This will also get the red output inserters, and then cross on the inputs for red science. Okay, and we need to connect this to power. All right, that is all powered. Science is being produced. Okay, so let's bring this output over here. We are short on undergrounds. Okay, so let's, all right, I'll just borrow the one for the non-existent steel belt. That's fine. Let's grab our extra labs. We did not get as many labs as we wanted here. Oh, because we're short on iron gears off the bus. Okay, so let's go beef up the gear production up here. Let's take this out to make 8 total, and then if we upgrade to fast inserters, that should cover things. Okay, fast inserters. Make the recipes. We'll just upgrade these to fast inserters as well. And let's get some lights. Since we went to the trouble of making them, let's go ahead and use them. That'll make the video look a little bit better for our YouTube here. Okay, where's our lights? Here they are. Get some nice accent lighting on the gear production. Okay. That should work, and then we'll use a splitter like this, up priority right. That'll take the gears produced by the last 4 symbols and put them on the inside of the belt so that we can get sort of double-sided gear production. Okay, we want to upgrade our buffer inserters here. All right, now how are we doing on labs? Okay, we got 25 labs plus the 8 we're using on red science. That's all the labs that we need, so that's good stuff. All right, that means I think we don't want any more labs, so we can just disable the inserters for that. And that means we can pick all this stuff up. Including the labs, and then we can go set up the final science area. Okay. Here's red and green science coming down the middle, so that's good. And so I think we'll do 1 row of labs up here. I think I'm going to do 2 sets of 16. So what we're going to do is we'll have the red and green science come down here. Eventually, blue science will come on another belt, so we need to leave room for that other belt. There we go. Okay, so this will be where the blue science comes in on this belt here. When we get it eventually. And so these top labs can pull with regular inserters here. Bottom labs need to pull with long inserters here. And then let's bring power across. Let's power both sides. Okay, now we're doing red and green science. That's good stuff, but we need the rest of our labs. Purple and yellow, we are actually going to get a circulating belt around the outside, so that will come in between here with these 2 here. We'll leave space for that. And then we'll get the other labs in here. I would normally like to just lay these all out in one straight line, but these cliffs are in the way, so we'll just sort of double things back like this. All right, and then we have 1 extra lab, which, fine, we'll stick it in here so it doesn't occupy an inventory slot. All right, automation 2 is done. Let's get steel furnaces. That looks good. All right, now let's bring the red and green belt up here to this other second set of labs. You're gonna come across down to the end. And that means the short inserters are on this side, and the long inserters are on this side. There we go. Power. Connect it to the other ones. All right, boom. 32 labs worth of red and green science. That's a beautiful sight. Okay, let's see. We want to keep building things out in the main bus here. We want to upgrade our green circuits to use the fast inserters here. Green circuits are going to be one of our scarce resources, so we want to be producing and buffering as much as we can, as long as we can. so we'll just upgrade all this to the fast inserters. We clearly don't have enough copper yet to do much more than that, so I'm not sure it makes sense to build out the rest of the green circuit assemblers here. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at those lights up there. That's nice looking. Let's grab more miners, because I think we do need to beef up the copper if we want to make more of the green circuits. Okay, we are also going to need power poles. What else? I guess we have everything we need. Okay, let's wander on over here. Let's, I guess let's keep working towards oil, so then we'll get the fluid handling. It's kind of our next major milestone, is getting oil. So here are more furnaces. We got the other side of the belt here. Just needs to come down halfway. Need to put the inserters. And then finally power. Okay, splitter for the ore. Bring the ore down. And there's the power poles. Okay. Let's go tack on some more miners. 8 more miners should do it. That'll give us the full half belt of copper. Right, drag down with undergrounds. Boom. Okay, what's next here? I guess we'll do circuit network. There's a few things that you might want to control with wires later on. Let's see, now we should get more copper, so that means we can build out the rest of our green circuits. Let's get all the assembly machines in. We will bend the iron just around the end like this. Now we'll reverse this belt as we're laying it down. Okay. Tuck it in here, and that's it. There we go. Output belt. Whoops. Okay. There we go. And then finally, that will put that in. Now we just need the inserters for copper, the copper wire, let's get some more fast inserters. Output, output, input, input, output, output, input, input. Okay, power poles. Across the back here. There we go. Let's get some lights on this business. Just stick them right in the middle here. We set them down by the copper cables. Okay. Nice. Get a light on our green circuit buffer. Okay. Now we're producing green circuits. Okay, let's go ahead and get our steel furnaces going. If I can leave a space correctly. Okay, so we're gonna want 200 steel furnaces that will cover about the whole smelting array that we've got laid out so far. We're gonna need steel and stone bricks, and then put the resulting stone furnaces in at the bottom. Let's decorate it up with some lights. Okay, now we need to go get the ingredients. So let's dump our stuff into some chests so we can carry everything. I guess we can put the science in there. Tool belt, since we're about needing to have more inventory space for carrying stuff. Seems useful. Okay, all of this temporary steel is now done. So we can disconnect all of the inserters. And then pick up the steel. Okay. Nice. Let's back this up, and then we'll eventually redirect this around into the steel smelting array. Okay, let's see, what else do we need? Stone bricks. All right, we set those up earlier for just such a situation. Let's get some more coal so we can refill the furnaces and have them keep making bricks. All right, one in each of you. Wait a minute. Oh no, these inserters were the wrong way. That is no good. Okay, we got 1,400 or so here and 15 in the other one. I was hoping to have like 2,400 in here total, and we only have half because only half the furnaces were working. But I got, I guess that's okay because we actually only need half of the steel furnaces right now. We only have half of each of the smelting arrays set up, so I guess we can come back later when there's more bricks and set those up. So let's put the steel in one. Let's put the stone bricks in the other. Yeah, so 6 steel plates. So 1,200 steel should make 200 furnaces. And then 10 bricks per furnace, so we need 2,000 total. All right, we'll come back for that. Okay, lab research speed. No, let's get a car. That is going to be fun, getting a car. Okay, what else? We need some engines if we're going to make a car, so let's go get more engines going. And now that we picked up the temporary steel, let's go ahead and build up a proper steel smelting array. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll run the iron plates up the middle like this and produce the steel out to the outsides. Okay, and we'll start with 24 stone furnaces. Let's go out. So we'll have the coal and the steel come out all the way down on the outputs like this. All right. And we will filter just so we just get the steel. So filter for steel. On the left, that's fine. Copy paste the splitter settings. This will be the other side. This power pole's in the way, so let's scooch it a little bit. And we can get... Okay, so now, unlike the other smelting, we want this coal on the inside of the belt. So that the steel can go onto the outside. Okay, so let's see. Need to drag power down the outside here. Okay. This is looking a little funky. What did I do wrong? Let's see. I should also line up with this, but you should be dragging right next to each other. I'm leaving gaps. Oh. I need to go put the inserters in. Okay, that's why I did this wrong. All right, let's fix this. Okay, let's fix it. So what I really want is a full row of inserters like this. There we go. Okay. And same thing up here. Okay, now I should be able to drag power where I want it. Okay, so let's see. All right, now these are covering right next to each other. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, that's an extra, and then we should be able to line up right with the end, and yes, okay, good. These are getting their electric coverages areas right next to each other. All right, perfect. All right, that is what we wanted. Okay, drag these down the middle. We lost some of our inserter bits. Actually, these need to go the other way. They need to come off of the center bus. Okay, lab speed. Master research. Definitely helpful. Okay, so we start with this. That'll put coal into everything. Alright, and then what we do is we overwrite the middle ones so that we are pulling the iron from the middle and outputting the steel on the outside. Alright, we'll do the same thing up here. Nope, we're out of inserters. Alright, let's go get some. them all. Good. Definitely building up the green circuit buffer. That's good to see. All right, where did we leave off here? I guess, yeah, we need this to go out like that. Okay, that's where we left off. Okay, let's do these. All right, that should be some initial steel production there. Once the coal comes through, I wonder if we need to beef up our coal production here. Yeah, let's go add a little bit of coal production here. Look at these couple over here. Insert them in. We can get some. We can continue this row up here. And get another row over here on this side. All right, that pretty much covers the whole coal patch, so that'll be okay. Let's see, let's put the power, we need one there for those two. I guess we can put all three of these at one shot like that. Run you down there. And then we just need the power for these pairs over here. Make them even with the other power poles. Finally, the belts down through the middle. And then combine these in with a splitter. All right, that should help us out with smelting. Okay, oil processing. That is exciting. All right, we are making more stone bricks. We don't have the other half yet, so we'll have to come back again for those later. Well, wait, maybe we did have enough if we add those up. So let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I did have enough for the rest. So we'll run down and then we can check this off our mental box, mental to-do list, and say, okay, we have gotten the rest of these stone bricks. All right, there we go. Okay, that should make all of those. All right, we have some steel furnaces, so let's go ahead and plunk those down. This will also help with our coal problem because even though we don't have more ore to mine, the steel furnaces are more power efficient, more coal efficient than the stone furnaces. So this will reduce our coal demand by putting these down. Just cover the first half here. Let's see, something's not. All right, we'll just cover these up. Okay, that'll do it. Good. Let's see. Let's get the steel on the main bus. So let's make some space here. Bring the steel down this way. We'll combine it with the steel from down here. And then let's see, where does this need to go on the bus? We should make, let's make a buffer. One of the things that we are going to need big chunks of steel for later on are, we'll need a bunch when we make electric furnaces for purple science. And we may need a bunch for making rails as well. So as long as we're making extra, we might as well be saving it up in a buffer here. All right, let's see. These guys need to come down this way. I guess we'll hop over here, even though this is the copper lane, but makes the weaving a little better. And that's good. That's where the steel is coming. Okay, good. All right, steel's on the main bus. Flammables, sure. We're gonna need that for rocket fuel eventually anyway. Okay. Got more miners. Okay, now we can process more ore than we were before. We're a little short on power, though, so before we add more miners, let's go soup up the power a little bit. So we'll grab 20 of these steam engines. guess we can run on the coal belt. That'll take us up there faster. Take a tour of the spaceship wreckage. Very nice. Wait a minute. I'm not sure I brought pipes, which we also need for connecting some of the steam engines. So let's go grab those and them all. Over here. Okay, that's lots of pipes. Okay, oh, and I didn't have an output for the boilers, so let's go do that. Okay, let's see. Better explosives. That'll be good. We'll get grenades. That'll help us blow up trees faster. As I say, trees are the only true enemy in Factorio. But although trees are definitely helping us this time around, right? They're keeping the producing spread. Hey, now we can see some biters on the radar, so that's good. I guess we have explored the full extent of these guys here. So, all right, let's get the power fixed here. All right, so every other one, we'll do like this. There's rocks in the way. Okay, and then we'll have the other ones offset because we got the power poles are running down the middle, and so we need to offset one of these, and then we'll need to connect a pipe in here like this. Every other one. Okay. And then once we're finished putting all the pipes in, we should be at 36 megawatts, which is what a full kind of steam array gives us. And 36 megawatts, good. Okay. What is next? All right, we've got our miners. So now that we've got the steel furnaces, we can actually process more ore. So we could get up to 2 yellow belts of iron ore and 1 yellow belt of copper ore, as opposed to 1 iron and half a copper. So we'll just keep tacking on additional miners up here. We might as well just cover this whole ore patch, or most of this whole ore patch. Okay, we'll extend this. Looks good. We'll do the same thing here. Put the power. Drive the belts. Okay, sulfur. We'll need that for blue science, so let's work our way towards blue science. Alright, let's see. Drag these up here this side. And I guess we got some more up this side. Alright, these are in the way. We don't need them anymore. We've got that fully explored. Alright, and then we just need the power up the middle. And then we'll actually drag the belts the other way and loop them around and in. Okay, so that together should be pretty close to a full yellow belt of ore, and then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll get sort of a backwards row over here. This looks about right. Power poles. Like so. Okay, drag the belt. Let's get a power pole in the middle. It doesn't quite reach, but we'll connect it. And then feed it in through the back. Okay, and then that should amp our iron up. We shouldn't have to touch smelting because we've got enough steel furnaces to do it. And then I think we can double copper as well. All right, so let's get another 16 over here on copper. You really only need 30 electric miners for a full yellow belt of ore, but you know, we'll have the ones on the end are going to run out of ore at some point, so we'll just have a couple extra, and makes the math a little easier. Okay, I'll bring these over here, combine it in with a splitter. All right, that is copper and iron expanded. So that's good. We should have lots of extra resources for making, buffering up chips and steel and all kinds of things. Okay, nice. All right, what do we want to do next is the question. All right, we got some extra stone bricks in here. We used up, all right. I think we can just deconstruct this stuff and we'll leave the other boxes in here with the produced steel furnaces. So that's good stuff. Let's go to explosives. You don't need those to launch a rocket, but we have lots of cliffs around, so I think we're going to need some of those. All right, let's go ahead and get our car. We're definitely going to want that as we start gallivanting around. And then, let's see. Now we can get our assembly machine 2s going, so that's probably the next major upgrade we want. Let's feed these in like this. That means we don't need a chest there anymore. We'll just stuff all the old inserter or assemblers in there. We're going to need steel in off of here, which we're getting a little bit. We can see it down there at the end of the belt. And then, well, I guess you don't use iron, so we'll just get you the chips and the gears. Okay, that'll be assembly machine 2s. That's good stuff. How are we doing steel-wise? There's no steel coming through because we're putting it all in the buffer because I put the buffer on the wrong side. Nice. All right, let's fix this. All right, we got some steel in the buffer, so that's fine. Let's get the priority. So we only want the extra going in there. Most of it onto the main bus, particularly since we want steel for those assembly machine 2s. All right, so let's fix this up here. All right, now we're buffering on the proper side, and good, we're only getting the excess. Okay, we'll need batteries. And then, let's see. I think we should get, oh, here we're missing the, make sure we continue the steel down the bus. That's important. And then let's get lights on the science here. We made all these lights and we haven't actually put them in yet, so I guess we notice when it's dark. Although it's starting to get daytime again, so we'll just put them in and then find them later. Let's see this side and then there. Okay. There we go. That's lights for the science. We got lights up there. I guess we can put some lights through the mall here so we can see what we're producing. Just sprinkle them around a little bit. That looks good. We'll get some down here on the belt side of the house. Get the miners, some stuff around the pipes. All right, that should cover us pretty well. All right, now we should be nicely lit up for the purposes of our video. Okay, this is looking good right here. We're off and running on the red and green science. Full output. We've got full, nicely backed up main bus. We like to see that. We're buffering both gears and circuits, so that's good. I'm still not sure I did this part down here right. Is this right? This is, well, I guess that works. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, that's actually just putting all of the, right, that's putting that middle half of all of the iron into the gears. So I think that's right. Okay, I think this is what we wanted. Okay, which means, well, I don't know. I don't think that, I'm confused by how this works. I think that's the opposite. I don't know. This is not worth worrying about. What if we, this is just not right. Okay, that's the center. That's the center. That's the stuff for the gears. Okay. And then, all right, I'm just putting it back the way I had it before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have to look at this in the video later and see if I can figure out what I was doing. All right, let's move on. It's not worth it. All right, more lab research. That'll be good. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? Now that we got steel coming, maybe we can go upgrade things to assembly machine 2. So let's see how many we have over here in the box. All right, 50, that's good. All right, let's grab those. We'll dump off the other old ones. And we'll always start by upgrading the intermediates. So let's start here with the gears. We'll do the green circuits. All right, and then we'll just hit them all. We're just gonna do them all, really. Just speed everything right on up here. We can dump off the rest of our assembly machine 1s, or most of them anyway. Okay. Got a few more. All right, let's see. This will cover some of them. I definitely want to do the inputs first. And then, let's see. Let's run these across. We don't have enough to do the red science yet. So let's come back up, see if we can get some more. Dump off the assembly machine 1s to be converted. All right, now we have enough. Perfect. Okay, everything upgraded to assembly machine 2s. Nice. All right, I can't quite fit them all in there yet, but that's okay. Uh-oh. That is an exciting achievement. But nice thing about starting with no your achievements wiped out, which is what I did for this particular playthrough, is you actually get an early warning when they're about to attack you for the first time. So good thing we made those weaponry from before. Why is this not connected? Oh, because it was connected up here through the... Well, I don't know why it was there, but all right, now we're going. We got a light next to our steel furnaces. Okay, let's get rid of these guys here. We knew they were coming. Okay. We'll just do a little repair work on the belt. Speaking of which, we should probably go add some repair packs to the bus here. Or the mall, rather. Alright, so we'll get that set up real quick. One stack will do. Power, and you just need gears and circuits, so that will work. Repair packs. Oh, I guess we need power for the output. There we go. All right, plastics. Sounds good. Okay, I think we will stop the episode there. We've made some good progress here. We have gotten steel furnaces upgraded. We've gotten more ore being produced. We've basically doubled our production coming down the main bus. We've got red and green science up and running. I've done a number of the research things that come along with that, and have triggered our first biter attack. So this seems like an interesting milestone. We're about at sort of a good episode length, so we'll stop it here, and we'll leave dealing with the biters as a problem for future Mystic Fish. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And until then, bye.